I don't know what you guys can see, but I can't really see the road. And it just pulled to the right a little bit. What's up, everyone? Who's up for another late night autopilot drive in the rain and in the dark? So let's get onto the city streets right here. Let's stay over to the right now, see what happens. Yeah, knew I was doing it a little bit too quick. Okay, so let's get engaged. The roads are wet, the rain is coming down. The rain's not coming down super hard yet, although it might. There's still water all over the windshield. We are picking up speed. Right now we can't really see the lane lines too well, but we can see the reflectors, so that's definitely gonna be helpful. We got a speed limit of 45, maxed out at 50. And so far, so good. The windshield wipers are definitely keeping whatever rain pops up on the windshield off of the cameras. Alright, great. That light turned green before we got to it, so we don't have to take over. Oh, looks like we got some curves coming up ahead. Let's see how well it can do that. I wish it was raining a bit harder right now, but I guess it is what it is. The roads are still wet. Okay, made it through the intersection just fine. Slowing us down to 45 max with a 40 mile per hour speed limit. Taking this curve just fine. Got some more curve coming up. Alright, good. You can even see that cone over there somewhere. I missed it. Oh, we got a lot of curves here. Uh-oh. Oh! It got really confused right there. It got a bit confused there, but it did recenter back in our line. We're gonna make this light. Yep, we're gonna make this light. Or are we? We'll find out in a couple seconds. All right, this guy right here, he's a little bit close. We made it. I feel like the car might have went over to the left a bit to get away, but that might just be in my head. Oh, we got some big raindrops right there. Okay, right now, there's no reflectors. The lane lines are mostly invisible until we get closer to them. Oh, what's going on here? I'm not even sure what that is. Okay, we are kind of getting a little bit confused here, but it is doing it just fine. Okay, we're making this yellow light. Okay. Well, okay, it's good. The visibility is really hard. I don't know what you guys can see, but I can't really see the road. And it just pulled to the right a little bit. Although we are back inside our lines, it's doing a really good job for getting confused. I mean, I'm getting nervous. I think my heart's beating a little faster than normal, but we're safe. Just, if you try this, make sure you pay attention, because something could go wrong like in the blink of an eye with this. So you gotta definitely be on your toes with this. Although, no, I'm not even gonna say it. Nope, I'm not saying it. 1, 2, go. Okay, perfect. About a 2-second delay before we start picking up speed. So the rain's not really coming down super hard right now, but back there was water on the road covering up all the lane markings, so that's what was getting it confused. So I'm really curious what would happen if it was pouring rain right now at the same time. Okay, making it through here. I mean, it's very impressive what it can do in the rain, and especially in the dark. All that stuff combined. Okay, coming to a slow, steady stop. Perfect. Wow. I'm a little shaky right now because of what happened back there. It's picking up a cone somewhere where I don't even see a cone. I wonder what it... Is there a cone somewhere over there? Or does it think something else is a cone? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, right under 3 seconds. I don't see. Oh, I saw a fire hydrant. I did notice it usually shows fire hydrants on here as cones, which I guess makes sense because you have to avoid cones, avoid fire hydrants, same thing. And there's a fire hydrant. That one didn't show up though. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I mean, I'm sure it's seeing it probably, but it's just not displaying it. Because I know that this car sees a lot of stuff that it's not actually visualizing for us, because it doesn't really matter if we see it. I think it's just more of like an Easter egg. Here, this is some of the stuff we can see. Pretty cool, huh? But it doesn't actually mean anything. Okay, we came to a stop. 1, 2. Okay, that took a while to start picking speed back up. A good 3 seconds or so. Although I'm counting fast. If we do Mississippi, it's probably like 2 seconds or so. Okay, once again, lane markings are basically invisible until we get close enough to see them. We don't have any reflectors. We got wet roads. We do have the car in front of us that it is visualizing way up there. So I'm assuming it's using that to assist its... Oh! It just pulled to the right pretty bad, although it did stay within the lane, so we're good. There was a cone right there. Okay, we're gonna be coming to a stop. Okay, and we're not coming to a stop. Can you slow down a bit? Whoa, it's stopped pretty late for that one, and it looks like I'm gonna have to take over. Yep, because we're at a red light. Woo! This is up there at one of the most dangerous autopilot videos I've done. I still have to say the most dangerous was that last time I did it in the rain, where it was during the day and it was just pouring and pouring and pouring, but it was somehow doing it. I don't know how, because I couldn't even tell what was going on. It looked like the road was flooded. Like it was that bad. Whew. But it's like it gets you a little rush, because you're not sure if you're gonna die or not. Alright, so once we get up here, we can re-engage it. Alright, let's keep on moving. Whoa! Alright, we're picking up speed, maxing out at 50. Good. I was like, if we get another red light, it's gonna totally suck. Looks like there's a guy behind us. Is that a cop? That is a cop. This cop's passing us right now. Okay, good. He's throwing up some water on us to test autopilot. Good job, copper. Okay, looks like he's getting in front of us. Good. That way we won't have to stop at the next red light unless he turns. Went to the left. I guess this lane kind of widened or something. I'm not sure if it's a bike lane. Looks like he's turning, so I better be ready to stop. Okay, we're still going at top speed. We are slowing down now. It turned into a turning lane. I better brake. Wow. I don't know where he's going. Exhilarating, you guys. I just can't wait for it to actually stop at stoplights and stop signs. That'll be insane. Plus automatic driving on city streets. Oh! I don't know if I'll be able to do it in these conditions though. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to pay attention, but still. I mean, it's doing it right now basically. It's just that we have to stop. I guess that's the only difference, and we have to turn. I'm assuming if it's automatic driving on city streets, it would make turns too. Although I'm not really holding my breath on that, at least at first. It'll be feature complete though. Alright, let's get re-engaged. Another red light. That's the thing that sucks about using autopilot on city streets, when you have to stop at red lights and stop signs. I mean, it's mainly red lights unless you're in the country or something, but you know, once that's out of the picture, then boom, it's gonna be just like driving in the highway. Although there's a lot more stuff going on city streets, so it's a lot more complicated. There's people turning and everything. On highways, it's pretty straightforward. You just go straight, follow the lines. Simple. Here though, people are turning out in front of you all the time, merging in. Well, I guess people are merging on highways, but you know. And then add all the stoplights, stop signs, four-way stops. Ooh, gotta see that to believe that. Okay, we just hit a puddle, took it just fine. That stop sign right there is pretty confusing. I wonder what autopilot would do. I feel like it would stop for that because it is almost facing us. Like it actually showed up on the instrument visualization right here. So see, stuff like that. That's what makes city street driving harder for autopilot. You know what? Let's turn right here. I generally don't try to turn when I'm trying to do no interventions, although we've already stopped at lights and everything, so it's not like, I mean, I guess it doesn't, it's not necessarily an intervention, although it is, but it's not supposed to stop, so it's not really, you know, it's middle ground, whatever. Looks like the rain didn't really wet these roads too much. I got confused there, but I had my hand on the wheel, so we're good to go. That looked like a pretty simple thing for after everything else we've been through. It's kind of weird that right there is when it wanted to yell at me. Okay, looks like the rain's starting. Well, I'm getting nagged a lot. Looks like the rain's starting to come down a bit harder now. Is it gonna turn? No, it's green. Once again, I have to take over to stop at this light. Come on, it's called Greenway. Shouldn't the light be green all the time? Come on. Wow, they actually got an arrow over there when no one's even turning. All right, let's get back on the road. Re-engage, and it feels so fine. Yeah, I think the rain went this way because I feel like it's coming out harder the further we go over here. That's weird. Why isn't anybody else over here? Alright, so we have some light. The lane lines are visible. Just, I mean, not at, I mean, I don't know. They're kind of visible. Like, there's water on them. It's weird that the water's only on the lane lines. I don't know how that happened. But it is, I mean, it's alright. It's actually not that bad. Making this turn here, though. It's weird how I can see those lines. Okay, it got a bit confused there. I had to take over. I mean, I'm pretty sure it eventually would have fixed itself, but you know, when it starts freaking out, you better do something. So that was the first time it got confused. I feel like that wasn't that bad compared to some of the other stuff it was able to do. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess we kind of did go up a bit when we went through the intersection, so it wasn't like a flat surface that time. Maybe that had something to do with it. Coming down a bit harder. Although nothing to report back. So all in all, this drive was actually really impressive. It did swerve a few times, but it always managed to get back in the lane. Although the last intersection we went through, it, you know, kind of freaked out a bit and was going into the right lane. Not sure what lane was what, but right now it's coming to a complete and total stop just fine. So all in all, I'm very impressed. Just make sure you pay attention if you want to try this yourself. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and follow me on Instagram. We're getting kind of close to this guy. It looks like he's a lot further on the visualization, but let me know what you guys want to see next, and until next time, I am out, yet.